Well, I think it is potentially a real turning point. I think relations between the two countries got off to a good start early in the Obama administration, but quite frankly, since his trip to China in the fall, things have deteriorated quite rapidly over a fairly broad range of issues.
The People's Republic of China was founded in October 1949. The leader, Mao Zedong, focused China's efforts on its solidarity with other communist countries, like the Soviet Union, to stand up to a major world power, the United States. Waging war against Korea led to an obvious split between China and the U.S., as China supported the North and U.S. the South. Tensions remained high even as the Korean War came to a close. China started gaining new alliances with countries all throughout Southeast Asia. When Nixon visited China in 1971, it seemed as though these two countries were on the road to recovery. Official diplomatic relations were started between the U.S. and China in 1978, but different opinions about such issues as Taiwan's statehood, trade balances, property rights, nuclear weapons, and human rights have put a huge strain on an already difficult relationship. China, looking to redeem its national profile, aimed for a seat on the UN Security Council. From the late 1970s to the 21st century, China's relations have maintained relative stability. China's creation of the 8-point diplomatic philosophy gained footing as it encouraged peace and international respect between all countries. Even though their ideals have slightly changed to reflect times of political unrest, mutually beneficial cooperation, common development, and independent foreign policy of peaceful development have become the pillars of China's foreign policy.
This has been an initiative that's been in place within the State Department for a little while already. We saw Hillary Clinton issue a report on this at the end of last year. There's a few things that go on. One, there's a perception in the world that the United States has abandoned Asia. That perception has been enhanced by the past decade, the rise of China, at a time when the United States has been certainly militarily focused on the Middle East. But also, the Asia-Pacific region remains probably one of the more dynamic economic regions in the world.
Hopes of a central government are set on the back burner as China's population, geographic size, and cultural diversity make it hard to rule from the capital of Beijing. The local governments of Communist Party officials are who really run China, and to many in the United States, China looks like it's heading down the path of socialism. Foreign relations with Western countries were threatened after the Tiananmen Square massacre in 1989, as they did not agree with how the situation was handled and the lack of human rights. Wanting free trade and security from its pact of ASEAN+3 also did not bode well for U.S.-China relations, as it was an obvious attempt to rival the United States' power. International trade accounts for the majority of China's overall economy. Wanting a decentralized trade system, China joined the Asia-Pacific Economic Corporation, which helped increase China's involvement in the international trade system. After China joined the WTO agreement, U.S. exporters began to worry about having enough access to trade with China with so many restricting trade policies. China has gained control over a large portion of the world's automotive industries, steel industries, and telecommunications services, proving that they are a quickly growing world power. Having access to many natural resources like coal and oil, China has learned to stand on its own two industrialized feet. While exportation continues to be a major factor in supporting China's rapid economic growth, the development of foreign invested factories is on the rise. Reforming their whole political and economic system with more relaxed trading rights and a consumer-driven economy is what China is hoping for now.